This video, I'll be sharing with you a requested tutorial on how to draft this simple corset pattern. So if this is something you like, please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. So let's dive right into today's video. So to start, here is my pattern, which I've gone ahead to mark out all my basic measurements. So for this pattern, we are drafting the upper part, and what you need is your shoulder to bust, under bust, and waistline. So my shoulder to bust is 9, my shoulder to under bust is 12, my shoulder to waist is 17. Next, go ahead to mark your shoulder divided by 2 and come down by 1 inch. Now place to mark your shoulder slope, and after that you're going to find your chest line. And to find your chest line is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Go ahead to make a mark on that point and rule out. Now whatever you have on the shoulder, go ahead and replace. Now you're going to place your ruler and you're going to connect. Go ahead to divide what you have here right now into 2 and come out by ½ inch. After marking that, you're going to mark your bust circumference divided by 4 on your chest line. Go ahead to connect it to the ½ inch and also extend it all the way up. After you're done doing this, you're going to mark your dart, and to start marking your dart is you'll mark your nipple to nipple divided by 2, and my nipple to nipple is 7 inches divided by 2 is 3.5. So go ahead to mark yours and connect a straight line. So next, I'll be marking a dart intake of 1 inch on both sides. So if you're on the plus size or a bit busty, you should consider using 1.5 inches for this pattern. So after you're done marking this, go in with your marker and go ahead to outline. So after I'm done marking, I'm going to place my curve through and I will connect, and also connect from the bust to the under bust this way. So now you want to determine how high you want your cup to be. You can use 2 inches, 1.5, 2.5. But while marking this, you should also consider the bust size of the person. Now I'm going to mark the nipple to nipple divided by 2 again, and I'm going to go ahead to connect. After I'm done connecting at this point, I'll be taking my dart intake of 1 inch. But if you're working with someone that has a bigger bust, you can consider using 1.5 inches on both sides, or mark 1 inch at the center part and then 2 inches going to the side. So after you're done marking this, go ahead to use your marker to outline. Now I'll mark my bust circumference divided by 4. You can go ahead to take this dart and add. That is if you don't want to use much sewing allowance. But if you measure this dart, that means you're going to use at least much sewing allowance on your pattern. Here, mark your under bust circumference divided by 4. Replace your dart and add your sewing allowance. Here, I'm going to take out 2 inches from my waist and I will divide it. Waist is 28 minus 2. I have 26 divided by 4, which I marked. Then measured the dart intake and then added the sewing allowance. Now go ahead to place your ruler and connect for your pattern. So after you're done connecting from this part, now you can go ahead to use your marker to outline this other part of your corset. Next step is to mark your bust dart, and to get your bust dart is the difference between your shoulder to waist at the front and your shoulder to waist at the back. My shoulder to waist is 17 inches, my shoulder to waist at the back is 15.5. So if you take that out, 15.5 from 17, you have 1.5. But if you don't want to make use of your bust dart, you can just go ahead to cut out your corset as a basic corset pattern. So after you're done marking this, now I'm going to come in by 1.5 here. This totally depends on what you want to use, and I'll go in by half. You can also come up by 1 inch, and from this point I'll mark ½ inch all the way. So from here I'll come down by 1 inch and I'll go ahead to connect my cup towards the other side. So in this type of corset, you can go ahead to use like a bra rod, so that this center gaping that you have here, the space you have at the center, the cup will be able to stand firmly on the person's body. So I'll just go ahead and connect, and I'll also connect at the other side of the pattern this way. And after I'm done connecting, I'll now mark my nipple to nipple divided by 2 plus half. If you're working for someone that has a bigger bust, please go ahead and add 1 inch after marking the nipple to nipple point. Now blend in your that so that when you draw out your cup is going to match. Very, very important for you to do that. And I'll go ahead to outline. After this, I'll label my pattern, and also remember that you're going to add like a little strap on the dress. And after this, I'll just go ahead to outline my pattern and we are done drafting. What I will do next is to go ahead to tape up the bust dart, and then I'll cut out. Remember what I said, if you don't want to draft this as a basic, you don't want to draft with your corset, with your bust dart, sorry, you can draft it out as a basic corset pattern. Now I'll just go ahead and I will cut out this corset pattern. So if you have any question regarding this pattern illustration, please don't forget to also leave your comments. So I'll go ahead and cut this out, and after cutting this, we'll be moving over to the back pattern. So for this pattern, you can go ahead to merge the body up and cut it out as one piece. Now for the back pattern, I've gone ahead to mark out the basic measurement just like we did at the front. So for this back pattern now, if you don't want to use your bust dart, you're going to, if you did not use the bust dart in front, you're going to use the same waistline that you used at the front. If not, if you use your bust dart, you're going to have a shorter waistline, which I have like 15.5 at the back. Now I also marked out all these measurements just like we did for the front. Next is to mark your nipple to nipple divided by 2, and after marking that, place your ruler and you're going to draw out a straight line on this point. The next step you're going to take is to mark ½ inch on both sides of your pattern, come down by 1 inch, and you're going to go ahead to connect the upper parts of your pattern. After connecting, you're also going to go ahead to connect at the side of your pattern. Now I'll just go ahead to outline this, and after I'm done outlining, I'm going to go ahead to insert my body measurements. Here you're going to mark your bust circumference divided by 4, and you're going to add your sewing allowance. At the waist, use that same waist measurement that you used for snatching out your waist and mark. Replace the dart intake and add your sewing allowance. After you're done marking that, go ahead to connect your pattern, and I'm going to use my marker to outline. So now come down by ½ inch here, and I'll connect it back to the chest line. So this is to avoid the lacing area to pop up when the person is putting on the dress, and I will connect. So after I'm done connecting on this part, I will come in by 2 inches and I will mark. After I'm done marking, I'll place my ruler and draw out a straight line. So this 2 inches is not a standard, it totally depends on what you want to use. You can use 1.5. So I'll label my pattern as C and S, meaning side and center. Then I'll go ahead to cut out my pattern. So after cutting this, you can cut this as one piece. That is if you blend your pattern together, but if you don't want to, you can go ahead to cut it out and join it back separately.